Out in a bit. Now, our next guest on the programme tonight is in America. His name is Mark Sargent, and he is the boss of the Flat Earth Society, an organisation that believes that the Earth, this planet we are on, is flat. Mark, good evening.
Yes.
Or probably not evening where you are. What is it where you are?
It is 2:45 in the afternoon, but good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Now, before we go any further, in case we run out of time, you are arranging a Flat Earth barbecue event on the 25th of this month in July in Bournemouth.
Yeah, they've been doing stuff once a month there. I'm not attending this one. The mandates kept me from going for the last year.
There you go.
But some of your people are doing it, and they're celebrating their first anniversary. So 12 meetups in a row. It's good for them.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, explain to me why. I mean, is it a money-making thing basically for you? Is it just a way to entertain yourself? Why do you persist in telling everybody that the Earth is flat?
It is not for money. Anybody that says they're getting into Flat Earth for money is kidding themselves. It's not for fame or anything. I just happened to stumble across.
We've just got a picture up of your flat at what it looks like in real life.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, pretty close. I've got a model in front of me. Just take out the space.
Yeah,
like a snow globe, like one of those snow globes.
Yeah. Can I give you the nickel tour real fast?
Yeah. Go on.
Okay, so you are not. Science says you are living on a tiny little rock covered in water and a little bit of atmosphere.
Yeah.
And you're flying through an impossible universe, and your life basically means nothing because you're left over from the Big Bang. We say you're living in a building with walls and a floor and a ceiling, a glorified sound stage built by God. And your best and brightest couldn't figure it out until about almost 1960. And when they did, they decided to keep it a secret for pretty good reasons. And then keeping it secret was kind of tough because civilian technology finally crept up on them, and HD kicked in about 2015. That's when we started making our stuff. And by the way, I'm not the president of the boss.
But schools launch their own rockets now, don't they? And they see
Let's get through thank you.
Oh yeah. So where was I?
Yeah, exactly.
So the best price couldn't figure out, and HD technology kicked in, and I've been just dropping hints on people. I made a series of videos back in 2015 called The Flat Earth Clue. Said, you know what? I can't prove the globe in a court of law anymore. I like this. I like the whole snow globe thing. I like the sound stage. Tell me where I'm wrong.
Tell me, tell me about this God. So are you a believer in God? Are you some sort of God-fearing person?
Yes, I am, as a matter of fact. But I would guess that half of our community are evangelical Christians. The other half are, for lack of a better term, agnostic.
No, you're talking, I'm sorry, that's bollocks. The majority of people are not.
They don't know what bollocks are.
Do they not? What were
Testicles.
Oh, okay. Anyway, you wouldn't actually get a lot of people believing that. Because, I think it's funny, as well as everybody else, that this is a planet that is spherical.
Not necessarily.
But how do you know?
Could be a matrix system.
Because can you prove it without using the word NASA?
No.
Well, if you go up in an aeroplane, it's funny how the higher up you go, the curvature of the Earth.
But why is there a conspiracy? Why would they want to tell us?
Wait! You're asking too many questions. To your point, James. Yeah. Why? When you go up in an airplane. In fact, I put that challenge to people. By the way, what took you guys so long? I've been doing this for 8 years.
Man. You should have phoned us earlier.
So,
well, we try and talk about sensible, serious stuff. That's all. I
know.
You believe in God, so we know you're nuts. I mean, that's the main thing.
Of course.
But you can believe in anything you want.
I'm sorry about this mocking. You must get this all the time.
That's all right. No, I put the challenge out to anyone that was taking rides in airplanes. Look, I did business travel for years. If you think you see the curvature from an airplane, fine, take a picture of it. Yeah. Hold up a straight edge to it. Send me the image. I'll quit.
So just explain to me how the other side of the planet, which people have now filmed from outer space, or do you believe all of that is a lie?
Well, it's light where you are now, and it's dark.
NASA is, hopefully I'm using the right terms for you guys. NASA is vaudeville. NASA is dinner theater. Do you have dinner theater over there?
No, vaudeville, though. We know vaudeville.
Vaudeville, though.
But this is
a music hall.
Sorry, but you are talking rubbish I mean, this is just this is
Sorry about that.
This is a way of you making a living, isn't it? You get invited on programs like this.
Let me quote one of your countrymen.
We live on a spherical planet.
Not necessarily.
According to whom?
How much do you make, though? Do you make money from this?
Well, I did before the pandemic.
Yeah,
but then once the borders shut,
why don't people believe in flat Earth now? There's been a pandemic.
Yeah, I don't understand how you lost
the
any
borders
money.
closed, so we couldn't do events during the entire pandemic because we couldn't do conferences.
Listen, before we run out of time, come on, we need to. Yes. You need to tell me how this has come to you, and now that you have knowledge because you disapprove of everything NASA has come up with, or even the people in this country who have there's the Virgin thing and various other
Virgin Galactic,
Amazon guy, and
and I presume you don't believe anybody landed on the moon. That the moon is flat too. Is that right?
The Americans? You believe the Americans went to the moon? In fact, I understand how we believe it. Why do you believe the Americans went to the moon?
Because they told us.
Because it was on television?
Yeah, Patrick Moore. We used to know Patrick Moore. What do you think about Elon Musk? Is Elon Musk part of the Antichrist?
Hang on, so you believe the moon landing... Hang on, let me get this out. You believe the moon landing is fake?
Yeah, the Americans were lying through their teeth. It's utter theater. I see.
Why?
Well, we don't have the time to
Van Allen belt.
I don't know. We'll just use real quick the spacesuit. The spacesuit absolutely makes no sense. Tell me how the spacesuit stops the vacuum of space from turning it into a parade float and then it explodes.
It's pressurized, like a diving suit.
I mean, it's so obviously.
No object in history survives in a vacuum chamber except for a spacesuit, and they will tell you how it works.
I mean, I know it's in a way I feel slightly annoyed that I'm even giving you the airtime
But what you said so far makes total sense, doesn't it?
Only because you're an idiot. Oh. Yeah, you're a total nutcase, and this makes it, and we can wind people up about this.
But tell us about Elon Musk. What do you think about him?
No, let's not go about him. He's really boring. I'm bored with him.
You wouldn't be.
I'm bored with him.
He wouldn't because he pretends the Earth's round.
Don't talk about Elon Musk. He's awful.
Yeah, let's forget that. We're talking about Mark here, right? You talk about him another time.
He's like the enemy, isn't he?
You can do that in your spot later. I know you're doing this just to make a living. It's
Call me
Ash.
We'll talk about him.
A living.
But go ahead.
But and he's desperate to get on anywhere he can. Obviously, I just think that this is the most ridiculous thing that people buy into. People have been filmed from. The curvature.
Yeah, but as I've said, why is the water not falling off? If out there, the River Thames, why is it not falling off?
Why is it not falling off?
Why would the water fall if
it was round?
The waters would just sit in here and slosh around. Again, the only thing missing from that image is space. Why would you think there's space? Everything you see up in the sky is just the ceiling of a planetarium. It's just gigantic. The engineering's beyond our comprehension.
So who made it?
Well, take your pick. It's either an advanced civilization that's older than ourselves or the divine. But really, at that point, you're just splitting hairs.
I think AI made us.
I go with the divine.
I think we were made by AI robots. And we were an organic technology made by AI for some reason. Maybe it's a mind goal. And then now we make AI. And this is how life goes on like that.
So where do all these souls go? Where do they all go?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I don't like you anymore. Goodbye. Take him off.
Me?
I've had enough. Take him off.
Too close to the truth.
Just take him off. We're going to take a break early. Stupid man.
We can't. Let's just...
what do you mean?
4 minutes.
All right, let's take some calls.
Yeah.
If you want to join us, 0344 499 1000. What are you doing agreeing with that?
No, I mean, he was very convincing, wasn't he? I mean, what he said makes sense.
This might be the end of our relationship. It might well be the end.
I'll walk the earth.
Can we get a call on? Do we? Where is everybody?
We've got John Wayne, can't we? We've got John Wayne. John and Wayne.
John and Wayne. They're not. They were.
Can we have one of them on?
Hey,
John's
guys,
there. John,
wake up.
Yeah. John.
Hello.
In London. What can we do for you? First of all, do you believe the world is flat?
Do I? Of course not.
Thank you.
It says in the Bible, by the way, he suspend the earth on nothing. But anyway, what I wanted to ask you was, do you agree with me that the banks suspending and closing people's bank accounts is a shocking attack on people's civil liberties?
Absolutely, and I think you'll find that this is slightly old news, but I think you'll find that the banks aren't going to be able to do this anymore, and they're going to become very embarrassed.
They're using EU authoritarian legislation, which is why we should have had that bonfire. And Rishi hasn't done it because he's not really a Brexiter; he's a secret Remainer.
I think you could be right. And I think also when we were at the awards ceremony the other day, when Nigel went up and made his speech...
Yeah, they all booed him,
They all booed him.
And I believe they fixed Liz Truss's departure. I believe people in the banks and the city and certain institutions fixed it so they could get Rishi in.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious, isn't it?
And to those people calling in on their mass... is that OK for you, John?
Yeah, mate, I'm really pleased to hear that.
A satisfied customer.
That it should be.
Good.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you. So I think any bank thinking of doing that, I'll tell you if they come... Not that I've got...
Well, also, that's a third owned by us.
Yeah,
exactly. West Bank, which owns Coots.
Yeah.
Oh, it's ringing.
Why have we got a mystery caller?
Wayne. We know his name's Wayne.
How could that be a mystery caller?
Wayne? Are you there, Wayne? Oh, no, he's ringing.
Oh, take it off.
Well,
oh, no, we're on the...
voicemail. I'm sorry, but the person you've called is not available.
Leave a message, go on.
Please
He might be an old listener.
After the tone.
I wonder who this
After
is.
you've finished your message, just hang up.
It's Wayne in
Or to hear
Leeds.
more options, please press 1.
Wayne in Leeds, James Whale, we just came to your call and you've rung off. What's wrong with you?
Can you ring us back and tell us?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Wayne.
Disgusting.
Don't be a stranger.
Bye. Thank you.
Right. Next.
That bloke, the reason I couldn't be bothered with him, whatever his name was, is
he was too
because...
near the truth.
No, it's not. You are so stupid. You really are. The truth is that why are we even talking about it?
No, you see, you don't want to even talk about it.
I don't
you want
really
to brush it under the carpet. You can't handle the truth.
I can handle the truth just as well as anybody else. But all human beings want to believe these really... It's like people believe in heaven and hell.
It's comforting, isn't it?
I mean,
comforting.
and the idea...
Nice. It's nice.
What? The idea that this planet Earth is flat is ridiculous. Right.